Hello everybody, we are at the Corning Quilt Show and this is Marnay and Glenda from Marnay's Country Farmhouse, and we are going to show you around and show you some quilts today. We're going to start with this quilt here. It's made by Linda M. This is a Christmas quilt, and guess what? I quilted this for her. We love it, it's just beautiful. So we're going to move on down the line here. There's quite a few quilts here. Yeah, this is a really colorful one. I love the scrappy. Look, it's got all kinds of people's names on it. So this one's got to be
Angela Aniston.
Okay, I don't know who she is.
Amadon.
Okay.
Amelia.
Okay.
Amelia.
This is called a wacky quilt, and it's got all kinds of names on it in the middle. So
Oh, it does.
I'm wondering if somebody had a part in
It looks
all of
like
them making the
a
blocks.
round a block one.
Yeah, I don't know what the story is on this, but it's really cool. Yeah, that's from the back side. There's a
Yeah,
quilt
I
on the other
know.
side.
I
So
see that.
You kind of see them peeking through, but very cool. We're going to go over to this beauty. This is a pink.
Do you want me to? No.
Don't read the last name, just the first name. Danny H. Okay, this one is a nice quilt. Very girly, I think. This one's a big one.
This is Joanna by So What.
Oh, Joanna from So What. So this quilt show is past and present quilts. So, and like I said, this is the Corning Quilt Guild. Let's put this on. Here's another one. This one looks like some work.
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
Quilted by Lori Durr.
Lori from, she has, I forget what her quilting shop is. Lori. Yeah, she's in Horseheads, I think. She's a quilter.
Okay.
Yep, she does a really good job.
Yes, it is.
She does a lot of quilts for people. All right, moving right along. Bluebell. This one's called Bluebell. This is a beauty.
Janet, and it's self-quilted.
Janet, and she quilted this herself.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I love the Ricky wrap.
I know, I like how it's puffy. She must have quilted around that. It's really, really pretty.
Oh, she did.
This one's called True Morris. This is by Janet also. And this is self-quilted. Very pretty.
You quilted this.
Oh yeah, this one looks familiar. Flower show. Oh, this is Sue's. Sue is the president of our guild right now. And we quilted this at Country Farmhouse Quilting. This is a very springy looking quilt. All right, moving right along. We're gonna go down one side and back up the other. So this one is called Eon's
By Amanda.
College Quilt Winter Blues. These are a lot of work. Look at all them little small squares.
That is a lot of work. Good
That
job.
is really nice. This one's called So Easy. This is a jelly roll quilt, as you can tell, and you've probably seen a lot of these in, like on Missouri Star. She was the first one I saw that did the jelly roll race, so it looks like one of those. And that one's by Danny. All right, moving right along. Here's one, Vintage Rose. Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah. All right. Let's go down here to this beauty. This one's called Chandelier.
By Mary Jane.
And that's Mary Jane. Wow.
That's beautiful.
Very pretty border. That's really nice. Very feminine. Ooh, this one here looks like something that was a work of art. Look at the texture on that. This one's called Blue Flower Applique by Pat B. That's gorgeous. Down here she's got a little basket. You can still really see the work that goes into these quilts. Very beautiful. Lots of inspiration here. Okay, here's another one. This one looks really cool. This one is Nate's Quilt Missouri Star quartered stripes. And this one's by Amanda N. That's a really unique looking quilt. See, it's all framed in.
Hi, Sue.
Oh, another unfamiliar one. This one is Fall Stars. This was quilted by us at Country Farmhouse Quilting. And I'm wondering if this is a custom. Jim must have did this one. That's a big one. This one's really cool. Lots of work in this one. Splendid Sampler 2 by Pat B. Lots and lots of work in this. I like how she did the shadow boxes. I love that.
This one.
Yeah.
The cup of a mother's love is always full.
Yeah, so you can really see some of the details of that one. No fingers.
That was my favorite.
Yeah. All right. Buck County Cabins. This is Linda's. And it doesn't say who quilted this one. We definitely didn't quilt this one. I don't recognize the pattern, but it's Linda's, and she brings a lot of quilts to us. No, it doesn't. But a very Christmassy. And then we're gonna go around this way. This is a designer quilt by Joanne. Okay. This is a nice big one. Diagonal squares. That's a big one. That's a very big quilt. Okay. Double Irish chain. This was made by Vita. She's got the quilting in there with the 4-leaf clovers. Very nice. Vita. Ooh, I like this one. This is my style. Scrappy spools. This was made by Linda M. She's one of my favorite people. She quilts. I love this. Awesome. Oh, I love the thread spools. She's got all different kinds of blocks in there. Alright, here's another one. The 9 patch. This is by Betty. Those borders, all the 9 patches. Very, very, very nice. Down here we have a boomerang. This was made by Vita, and this was quilted by us. And we put this big rose pattern in this. I don't know if you can see that. Where the roses are, yeah. It really, really made this quilt awesome. Love it. It's got the diamonds in it with the roses.
Congrats on getting the house in place.
Oh, thanks.
I watched your video.
Oh, thanks.
So, they're painted.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. All right. On to the next one. My favorite patterns. Lori Holt. Number 2 of a pair of Lori Holt Farm Girl quilts. This is all 6-inch blocks, and I have done a lot of these blocks myself. I love seeing other people's work. This is awesome. All of these little cute blocks in the Lori Holt. And over here, there is another one. This is number 1 of a pair of Lori Holt Farm Girl quilts. So this is the second one. And they are all 6-inch blocks. See all the blocks in here. I've done a lot of these. I haven't done the horse yet. I love that one. I love the scarecrow too. He's really cool. Very, very cute. Okay, I'm gonna move right along. And down here, this is a Lori Holt Farm Girl Christmas pattern. I have this book. I love the colored stars in the corners. And you can see all the patterns that were out of the book. These are like samplers. Alright, I'm going to pick up where I left off. This was Sue's quilt. And I just wanted to give you the full extent of it. We've had a lot of interruptions. Yeah, Glenda's got on the news, and I didn't get a chance to film that because I was busy talking. So, we're going to go down this side. Really? Oh, we'll get to that. We'll go down this side and we'll come back up that side. So this one is Fractions. This is by Sue. And we quilted this. This is by Country Farmhouse Quilting. Very nice. And this one here is My Flower Garden by Pat. I was just talking to Pat. This is beautiful. Hand applique. Completed in 1992 and machine quilted by herself in 2015. Very nice.
You don't know me, but I see you on YouTube all the time.
Oh, thank you.
Got your little doggy?
Yeah, this is Tilly, and he's just sacked out.
Hey, would you carry me like that?
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you. I finished on the fly yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning.
Yes.
Nothing like a deadline, right?
Yes, exactly. I'm telling you, I was sweating bullets over that one, but she's done, and I'm very, very proud of it. That's a therapy quilt right there.
Passed out. So did your house get moved?
So this one is a Dear Jane Block Rescue. Very, very nice. Nice big quilt. Lots of detail in there. This one here, oh, we quilted this one. This one is gorgeous. Oh, and this one is called Stargazer, and this is by Dawn S. And her back on this, I believe, was black, and you can really see the quilting pattern in this. It's sunflowers and bees. This was a beautiful, beautiful quilt. And I don't know if I can get in here. You can kind of see the sunflowers there. And where the bees are, oh, here's a bee. So you can kind of see the bee design. Very pretty in Dawn. Over here, this is a 2021 Sherry McConnell's Block of the Month. This is by Linda M. One of my favorite quilters. Linda always does a nice job. I can always recognize her quilts. Because, I don't know, she's very much like me when it comes to her style and her colors. This one is Blue and Brown Strip Quilt, and this is by Betty M. I love Betty's work too. She does a lot of fun stuff. This is a very cool quilt. Alright, this one over here, this green, my favorite color. This one looks like a service. No, it looks like an I Spy and those little spinning stars. So this is a graduation hockey quilt. Okay, so this is a youth quilt. It's got lots of cool designs in the centers. And it's got the hockey, oh no, it's got a game room theme around the border. And a lot of I Spies in the blocks. Turn dashes and all the stars. Alright, this one over here is by Karen W. and this is called Colors. I love this. It looks so scrappy and beautiful. Don't you think, Glenda?
Yes, I do.
I love this.
So what?
Quilted by So What? Oh yeah, that's our neighboring quilter in Addison, New York. They do a great job. She quilted my very first quilt for me, my first professional quilt, I should say. This one's called My Chopped, and this one's by Alyssa. Alyssa does very good work, and I love when she does scrappy quilts because they are beautiful. And what does her tag say? A class taught to this guild by Joan Ford of Hummingbird Highway called Chopped. Not sure of the date, but it was about 10 years ago. So this is past and present. Okay, and over here we have a little quilt, All Is Merry by Karen M. What a darling little quilt. This would make a great couch quilt for the winter. Isn't that cute? I love the snowman. Very cute. Okay, and down the row we're gonna go. This is called Spring Walkabout. Very pretty, very springy. And that was by Nikki. And over here, I bet this one is by Sally. I'm gonna guess. It is! How did I know? And this was quilted by us. This was quilted by us at Country Farmhouse Quilting. This was made by Sally G. Very, very nice. This quilt here, we quilted this because I cannot forget this quilt. This was made by Sue D. And I love these colors. And this looks to be like a row by row quilt.
Yeah.
And I remember this one very well because we put the bees, the little buzzing bees, I think that is what it was called or something like that. But I've used this pattern on a lot of my quilts and a lot of others, so this is very beautiful. Love the colors. Okay, moving right along. Let's see, we've got this one called Underground Railroad Sampler. Look at Tilly. My God, he's flopping out of my pooch. This is a really, really pretty quilt, and this was Karen M. And this was quilted by her mom, Mary Jo, she used to have a quilt shop called So Peaceful, and I frequented her shop a lot just before she closed. Love the fabrics. Wow, this one's pretty. This is very girly. I bet you this one is Tammy's. Tammy's, and what's the name of it?
Chain of Geese.
Chain of Geese. Oh my gosh, look at that. Tammy, this is beautiful. Tammy is very meticulous in her work, and it's perfect. And she's got some dragonflies in here, if you can kind of see one of them. It's got dragonflies and hearts in it for the quilting. And this was quilted by, not available, she's not telling, but I think I know who did this. So moving right along, we have Shadow Box. This is by Hillary B. This is very cool. And who was this? This was quilted by Lori. Very cool. Very cool. Love the colors. Love the colors. Okay, and this one's Sally G's. I love this quilt because it looks like it's black and white. And it was quilted by us at Country Farmhouse Quilting. And I believe the quilting in this was, I think this was called the Heart Dance. I can't remember. Yeah, very cool. And moving right along, looky here. Whose quilt is this? Well, it's mine. It's my quilt. This is the tractor quilt, and it is all finished. I finished it yesterday, the day before the show. And the quilting in this was quilted by Erin at Seat So Creative. And I really want to show you the quilting in this because I did a barbed wire quilting in this, and this is awesome. This is the tiny Tilda tractor. And it just turned out great. I put a green back on this, and it is green barn board. Very nice. Very nice, Marnay. Thank you very much. And over here we have a cool little quilt, and I don't see the tag, but this is made out of t-shirts. And this I really admire because I think this is a very inspiring little quilt with all the letters in it. So very cool. I love the llamas. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Yep. Cute. Very cute. This one is a temperature quilt, 2020. It's by Tanya. Tanya, okay. Very cool quilt. I'm not sure what the QKA stands for. 2020. Very cool. Moving on down here, we have Alaska Rainbow. Very pretty. I'm going to kind of move this along because I get a lot of distractions along the way. This one's Tuscan Poppies, Grand Central. This is beautiful. And this looks to be a panel quilt. That is very pretty. You're getting a lot of inspiration here. This one's a big one. Finally, this one's All Me. This is by Jacqueline D. This is a big quilt. And you kind of get the effect of the colors. The colors are gorgeous. Okay, another favorite one. I love these row by rows, and this is a row by row tour blocks by Debbie F. Debbie, this one's awesome. Look at that. Love the colors. Yes, very pretty, very pretty.
It's a shame the dog's not coming.
He hangs out like that. He looks ridiculous, but
I have a 3-pound Yorkie who would love that.
yeah,
He's a
yeah. Oh, he's gonna sit up
I know, aren't you?
and look around.
There. What's his name?
His name is Tilly.
Tilly? Mm-hmm. Tilly.
He goes everywhere with me, but he's about 4.5 months.
Oh,
He's
okay.
just a puppy, yeah.
Kind of like Ruby, our Rubies. She's about like that.
Yeah.
She loves everybody. Huh. Do you love everybody?
Yeah, he's a pretty good boy.
Well, he's enjoying the show. Huh?
Yeah, he is. Thank you.
Bored to death.
One of the two, yeah.
Back at it.
Timeshare Brown Bag Mystery Quilt.
So it looks
This one is by Tammy,
like you're doing it.
and
I saw movement on your chest. I was wondering.
yes, my dog wants to flop out of his bag. He just doesn't want to sit up. He wants to stretch out.
I see that.
So this one was quilted at Aaron's shop. I recognize this because I was there when it was getting quilted. Ooh, this one is beautiful. This is Stitch's Garden. This is by Tammy T. I remember her doing this one. I think she worked on this one for a long time. There is some detail in this. Tammy is a very meticulous sewer, and she does very beautiful work. This quilt, I would say, is absolutely perfect. You can see all of her designs in here. This is gorgeous, Tammy. You did a really super beautiful job, and it's a very big quilt. Very nice, very nice. Okay, moving right along. This one is Beehive Blossoms. I love the colors. Oh, it's got little bees on it. And ladybugs. And butterflies. And flowers. That's very pretty. Very pretty. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, here we have Lucky. And this is by Tanya. I like how the hearts make the little clovers of the green. Okay, we're going to move around to the other side. Along this wall, you can see there's a lot of small samples. Quilts from past and present and table runners there. There's a lot to look at here. Colorful and cozy flannel lap quilt. And this is by Diane M. I love the flannel quilts. They're soft and they're warm. This one's awesome. This one is Graduation 2. This looks like an I Spy. There's lots of different things in here. And this has hockey quilting on this. I think I was looking at this last night. It has a pieced back out of leftover fabric, so it's kind of a great way to use up leftovers. All right, the Acorn Quilt. This is by Linda M. I was at retreat when she was making this. I love this quilt. And look at the colors in that. Very pretty from Linda M. Over here, let's see, row houses. Oh, this is another great way to use up scraps. And it just makes it very fun. What's the quilts? You see all the rows of little houses. And this was by Alyssa. Oh, Alyssa, I love her work. Okay, over here we have Apparently by Debbie F. Oh, it's pears. Oh, apparently. This is really cool. I love it. Love the name. Apparently. Very pretty, Deb. Over here we have Harmony, another one by Linda M. You can tell, we've seen a lot of her quilts. She's an awesome quilter. Love her designs. Okay, this was by Tammy T. Hydrangea. It's a little quilt. I think we're in the little quilts. These are memories for my son. This is from Krishon. Okay, Krishon. She has memory quilts for her son and her daughter. These must have been leftover clothes. Great idea. And there's the daughter one. The son and the daughter. How sweet. How sweet. Okay, here we have a Lone Star by Tanya. Love these quilts. This one is amazing. I'm going to kind of give you the top view and step back, and you can really see this beautiful star. That is awesome. I love that quilt. I love that. Oh, and look at, here's another one. Does this look familiar? This was made by me. This is my Doggone Jeep quilt. This is the only quilt that survived my house fire because it was in my Jeep. This is a free pattern from Moda, and I did a video tutorial on how to make this. And the quilting was done by us, and it has the little paws in it, which I'm gonna kind of get close so you can see the little doggy paws, the little dog bones with scrap fabric that I had gotten at a sale. And the little Scotty dogs in the middle was some fabric that I had bought at a store that was, I don't know, it's kind of like a warehouse, but this was a very fun quilt to make. Alright, this quilt here, the title says, Rescued from the Dumpster. A quilt made of 2-inch vintage fabrics in a variety of colors. It was rescued as it was heading to a dumpster. I purchased it at a local quilt show and displayed it on my banister. And this is Diane's quilt, so this is past and present. I can't believe anybody would want to throw this away. It is beautiful, beautiful, and it stood the test of time. Over here we have Mozzie by Nikki M. And it's a stack and whack quilt piece by Nikki, made in spring of 2014. Okay, onward we have Columns Affirmation Quilt by Kathy. This is cute. She did this at retreat. I do believe I remember her making this. And this one over here is hers too. And I love the little sayings and the stars. So she got the stars, and then she's got the churn dash and the stars. Over here we have Chick Country by Janet. And it is self-quilted. Very, very pretty. I love the circles. Can you see them? And then we have Picker's Patch. Another quilt by Linda M. I love her quilts. She does such fun ones. Over here we have Magnificent Magnolias by Debbie F. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. And we have have a monkey wrench quilt by Linda M. Linda. Very nice. Oh, I love this little guy. I would like to do this quilt. Who is this by? Red, White, Blue Stars. Betty Maxwell. Betty. I love this. I made a quilt top similar to this, and I never got it finished. I'll do another one. This is the back of that quilt. It was a youth quilt. I said it was scrappy back. So that's the end of that. I'm going to show you around. We're in this big area, and we have all these vendors. And maybe I could take you over to She's So Creative and see how she is doing. I should show you this quilt over here before we head over to Erin. I'm just gonna walk through because this has to be seen. This is a retro quilt. And you've all heard about the sunbonnets too. This is an overall Sam. And this is Linda M's quilt. And she thinks it was 1830s fabric. She doesn't know who the maker is, but this is an old quilt pattern, and I feel lucky to have purchased it. So, these are cute. I'm just going to go over this real quick. This is just something you don't see every day, and it's worth a look at. What a cute little design. Very nice. Holy sheets, it's Erin. Check out her shirt. Hey, Erin. Holy sheets. So much fabric under one roof. How are you doing, Erin?
Good.
All right. She's being a saleswoman. So we're going to look at all of her stuff. Tilly's getting some attention. All right.
Oh, okay.
It's happening here at She's So Creative. There's a few more things from Erin's little setup here. We're going to conclude this little skit of the Corning Quilt Show. So be sure to check out She's So Creative online and shop local. I will chat with you all soon.